Hello everyone, welcome to the How to Moodle series of videos. And today we're going to be taking a high-level approach to navigating throughout your Moodle course page. We're not going to be taking any deep dive into any specific functions in the course page, just a general way in which you move around in the course page. Alright, so when you log into Moodle, you're going to be taken to your dashboard. And it should look something like this. And so you'll see your different courses on your dashboard, and then you can choose which course you want to go into. So for this demo purpose, I only have one course here. Now look at my cursor, it's like an arrow right now. It means that if I click any part where it's an arrow, nothing happens. If I'm clicking right now and nothing is happening. But when the arrow changes to a hand, it means that means that spot there is clickable. I will carry you somewhere. So for instance, it has become a hand. Now if I click there, I will go to my course. So this is the course that I'm demoing, How to Moodle 3.2. So you see that you have, this will be the general nomenclature that we use to naming all our courses. You have the title of the course, you have the course code, you have the teacher's initials, all right, and the teacher's name, which in this case we're using Instructional Design Development Unit, and then the date. And this will be the start date of the semester. So it means, like, for instance, right now I'm in semester 3, 2018-2019. So all courses in this semester will have the May 20th, 2019 start date. So that's a good cue on, if you are looking at the right course, look at the date that's within the title. Alright, so in the top right hand corner there, you should see your name, you should see your notifications and your messages. That's where you can access them. This is your landing page, and when I talk about the landing page graphic, I mean you should see something like this, where it has your school logo and it has the title of the course here, and you will have different colors for the different schools. So for instance, for the School of Distance Education, we use orange. Similarly, like for the School of Social Sciences, it's blue. For Science and Technology, is yellow, and so on. Right under the landing page graphic is the enrollment label, and you're supposed to copy and paste this enrollment label into the course space in Arion. So you should see, when you click on the course in Arion, they should have something that's saying course overview, something that you can copy and paste this enrollment label in there. So what I should have done is that right now you're seeing the course looks very clean. There's no icons on the side of it. But to do anything within your course as a teacher, you have to turn editing on. So you click this button here and you turn editing on. And now you can see that there are visual cues. There's the edits on this side. There are the pencil icons here. So now we can do different things on the course page. So like for instance, if you want to copy and paste the enrollment label, you can just click edit settings, and then you can just copy. So you right click, you click copy, and then you paste it in your Arion course space. Alright, so I'm just going to cancel out of that. Alright, now the other thing is that you're going to see that these things are grayed out, and that means that they are hidden. If we want to unhide these things, you just click on edit and you click show. Now if you look now, you see how it's more pronounced. So this is a visual cue that these items are hidden. And when we say they are hidden, we mean that the students, when they log into the course, they can't see these items. So I'm going to again hide, so I can click edit and then I click hide. You see it gets dull again, so that means it's hidden from the students. Only the teachers can see them. I just want to point out that we have some wonderful Facilitator resources here that you should click on and take a good read of and use the resources there. Especially this one, the Facilitator guidelines, that should be the first thing that you go through when doing your course. And you have the Facilitators Announcements Forum. That's a one-way forum. So that's where you're going to be posting announcements to the class. The students won't be able to respond in this forum, but they can use the question and answer forum. And of course, please, if your students are having any technical difficulties using Moodle, they can email us at elearninghelp101@gmail.com. And then you have all of these general features that all of us in all different courses have. Now, when I talk about the grid, I mean this here, where you have the units, the different units. For the purposes of this demo, I'm using 4 units. You see you have the number for the unit, you have the title of the unit, and then you have the time frame for that unit. So each unit should be equivalent to 1 week's of work. So you have that there. Now, if you click on the unit, you have the unit description, unit objectives, and then you have access and engage, become an active participant, and contribute to community. So in your access and engage learning materials, you're going to be putting your learning resources there. Become an active participant, you're going to be putting your activities there. So that would be like your forums and your assignments and your quizzes and so on. And contribute to community, you can put a devotional activity there or something. So how do you add activities or resources? You click on the add an activity or resource button. And when you do that, you'll have different options of activities, and if you scroll down, you'll have options for resources as well. One good thing is that Moodle tries to help you all out by giving a little description of each one. So for instance, like assignment, which is something that's going to be used a lot, you can read what they describe for an assignment. So this add an activity or resource button is going to be at the bottom of each unit. So when you click there, you're adding a resource for that unit, and then you have to use these crosshairs and move the whatever item up to the relevant spots. So like, well, how am I doing it here right now? Okay. All right, another important thing is that on your left panel, you have access to a few things. Now, if you're not seeing your left panel here, which has the navigation, the administration, and so on, it could be that it's hidden. So you have to use the hamburger menu and you can toggle. So by clicking on it, in my case, I would have hidden it. If I click on it again, it will be revealed. Now, when you're going through the different blocks, so this is the navigation block, the administration block, activities block, the library block. To get all of the different options, you click the plus sign. All right. Now, also to get more options, like sometimes, like if you see these drop down arrows, like right now, this one is drop down, so you're seeing everything. But if I go to click on it again, it's hidden. So let's make sure that you're seeing all the options. So sometimes, you might say that you're not seeing your participants and so on, but you just need to click the drop down menu here. Now, when you go to your participant, so this would be a different course. So in this demo case, there's only one course. So if I click on that course there, I get these options. So the participants, the grades, and the different units that I have created. So when you click on participants, it will carry you to the different participants that are enrolled in your course. You could decide that I want to send a message to these 3 students. So what I do, I send a message. So those are different things that you can do in the participants list. All right. Another important one is that you will want to access your grade book. So you can click on grades here, and it goes to the grade book. Okay. Now, when you want to go back to your course, you could click the backspace button, which I know a lot of you all do, but you could actually use this on the top here, right below the title of your course, which is what we call the breadcrumbs. So remember Hansel and Gretel, they use the breadcrumbs to get back home. You can actually use these things. So if you watch, remember what I told you, once the arrow turns into a hand, it means that all of these things are clickable. So if I want to go back to the dashboard, let's say, I just have to click here and I'll go straight to the dashboard. But I want to go back to the start of my course, the landing page. So I will just click on the course code. So once you click on your course code, so in this case mine is IDDU 001, if I click on that, I will be transferred to my course homepage. So I'm here back at the homepage. So use the breadcrumbs to navigate back and forth. Alright, now that we are at the home page, you can actually scroll to the bottom where you have the activities block, and in my case I don't have all the options because it's closed, so I open it up and you can see all the assignments and all the forums and all the quizzes that you have created for the course. So for instance, if I click on assignments, I can see the different units. So in this case I have an assignment in unit 3, I have an assignment in unit 4. These are the due dates, and well, nobody has submitted assignments so far. But this is just a great way in which you can just get an overall look at all the assignments and all the forums and so on. So again, you go to your course homepage, so you click there, and you scroll to the bottom on the left hand side. So for instance, if I want to see all the quizzes, I just click on quizzes, and there you see all the quizzes that you have created. So for instance, I've created a quiz in unit 3, I've created a quiz in unit 4, and these are the quizzes. I can actually click on a quiz and go to it and see what's happening there. Alright, sometimes you would want to know, or you would like to see, what does a student see when you create a course. So you could change your role. So to do that, you click on your name in the top right corner, and then you click switch role to. And then you can decide if I want to do, like for instance, a student role. So I could click on student, and now I'm seeing the course as a student will see it. So you no longer have, if you see a turn editing button has disappeared, and that's because you are now looking at this course as a student. Now when I'm ready to return to my normal role, I will scroll to the bottom of the page, and you'll see here you are logged in as a student. Do you want to return to your normal role? Yes. So I'm going to click on return to my normal role, and now I have my editing rights and so on, because now I'm back into teacher mode. So that's just something, if you want to look and see how does the student see it, you can do it that way. Now if you click on the gear icon, which is this icon here, if you click on it, you also get different options as well. So you could enter your gradebook from here as well. You can turn editing on from here as well. So those are some additional options you have there. And lastly, remember, you have to hide your units if that's something you want to do. And you can do that by, again, making sure that turn editing is on. So you turn editing on. And then you can go to your different units. So like for instance, if you want to hide unit 2, you click edit, and then you click hide section. And as you can see, it's dimmed out, meaning that you can still see it as a teacher, but students will not be able to see it. And when you're ready to unhide it, you just click edit and show section, and the students will see it again. Okay guys, so I hope that this was helpful. Thank you for listening. And if you have any questions, you can contact the IDDU Instructional Design and Development Unit here at USC for further clarification.